Hello and welcome to the Introduction to GHDL. Hi, my name is Professor Lyon, and what I'm going to do here is give you a little demo on how GHDL can be run on your computer. I'm attached to a path in my little Altera directory, which you can see when I do pwd for print working directory. If I type which GHDL, you can see the path for GHDL is in user bin GHDL. If you type GHDL, it executes and says, hey, if you want help, do -- help on the command line. And if you type GHDL -- help, you get a whole list of different commands. Without going through that list of commands, I'm going to show you how to compile, link, and load a GHDL program. Let's take a look at the Hello World type program. Here's one written in VHDL, and it'll be compiled by the GHDL compiler. Here we're writing to a line, a bit of a string called Hello World, and we'll write to that same line, Goodbye World, and then we'll take the line and write it to the output console, wait for the output console to process, and then finish. This is called the behavior section of our architecture. And what we'd like to do is be able to compile, link, and load and run this program. To go through those steps, I've written a little script called run, and you can see where it runs GHDL with the -a, the -e, and the -r option. If I type run, it compiles, links, and loads. Let's take a look at some of those GHDL commands. GHDL -a is the first one. Recall that when you type in GHDL, it says you need the help command. If I type in GHDL -- help, I can pipe that into more, and we can see the A does an analysis of the files, the E does what's called an elaboration unit, and the R does the run unit. Let's look at that run script again. A, E, and R. So the output looks like it's Hello World. That's the output of the analysis. Let's do a file Hello World and take a look at what that looks like. And it says here it's native 64-bit compiled code. So this is run just as though it were a C compiler, giving you native executable output, which is kind of neat. Let's run that again. Here's Hello World and Goodbye World. Now let's do an edit and see what we can do to change the behavior here. We'll clear the display. We'll use a favorite editor here called Emacs, and we'll run it on the hello.vhdl program. And we'll go in and we'll type in something like Hasta la vista world. Type that in, type in run, and it works. And that is your intro to GHDL. Thank you.